What's going on, Assassins? It's Darkstrider live from Scotland this time. I'm traveling the world, it feels like. Anyway, really interesting thing going on. The Ubisoft's founding Guillemot family and Tencent might be considering taking the company private, Ubisoft itself, thanks to all of the flops that they've had and the collapse of their shares. Now, uh, the Guimont family is a major shareholder. They hold 20% of Ubisoft's shares. Tencent owns a little over 9%. And there are reports that because of all the collapses with the stocks and the games that have clearly been flopping, the backlash with shadows and whatnot, it's reported that they're speaking with advertisers and in an attempt to stabilize the company, even though the company's shares fell 54% this year itself, they are thinking of taking the company private. Now, what does this mean? This means that there would be a buyout. Anyone who holds shares, and before I complete this sentence, I just want to let you know this is not financial advice. But if you do hold shares in Ubisoft, they would have to buy you out. So, right, I want to say like a week ago, the shares were at about $2 and change. So now, as of today, Saturday, the 5th of October, they are at around $3.02 a share. So they've gone up, which is pretty wild that they've gone up almost a dollar, pretty much. Um, if there is a buyout, however many shares you own, they will have to pay out. They will have to give you money for said shares. And then, they do whatever they can. It's a completely wild concept. But we do know that they did flop on a lot of games. There are complaints that their Call of Duty competitor, X Defiant, Star Wars Outlaws, the delay of Assassin's Creed Shadows, all have not done well. This is really wild. And it's also going on that their staff have arranged for a strike later in October because they are upset. We all know that if there is a delay and they're giving you like 3 months to like get everything together, you know that there's gonna be crunch and nobody likes crunch. So I don't blame them if they're going to strike, if they're unhappy with having to really, really go into it and do all these things. Like I definitely wouldn't want to do any of that myself. That would just be insane. But this is something that I told you guys may happen. I did say that that was one of the situations because some of the investors and shareholders believed that they were going to tank the stock purposely and then purchase massive amounts of it. I gave you some math on that. And if they had gotten it to like, let's say $1 and then put millions into the stock, and then the stock went up, uh, they would make billions. It would be insane. So if you did have any stock in Ubisoft when it was at like 225 a share and now it's sitting at like 302, yeah, you made some money. If you, and again, this is not financial advice. If you make purchases now and they decide to do a buyout, they have to buy you out at way more than just $3 a share. So, that's something that a couple of people are keeping an eye on as well if they have the stocks. Anyway, let me know what you think. Do you think that they will buy out all the investors and, go private? Or do you think that they'll keep it open just because they have some sort of faith? What do you think will happen? Do you own shares in Ubisoft? Or after hearing this, will you buy shares in Ubisoft? Again, this is not financial advice. I wouldn't advise doing it because, you know, you never know what'll happen. But we do know that when Elon Musk bought Twitter and bought everybody out, he did have to pay a hefty sum. Now, that doesn't mean that, you know, you're going to get a hefty sum for whatever goes on with Ubisoft. It might be a slight sum, and honestly, you're not going to get rich if you bought one share. Anyway, that's all I've got for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching, and until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you guys all in the next one.